What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and I have some sneaky suspicions about Ultron. I'm starting to think that this guy has some seriously high energy defense versus physical defense. I'm thinking that physical tech and characters are actually going to be better against Ultron, and that kind of makes sense, especially when it comes to needing villains from stage 25 to stage 29, because you're going to find that this is godly difficult. In fact, the only way that I've been able to get as high as I am is because I actually have, decent cars, 25% Pierce, but I also have a brilliant CTP of destruction. That thing has really, really helped me. I'm on stage 28 right now, which is very, very high. And what we're going to do today, guys, is I'm going to show you a little run versus Supergiant versus Call. This isn't a comparison between these two characters. Supergiant is, stronger than Call, but not by a huge margin. But on my account, considering my cards, there is a huge discrepancy between these two because I have about an extra 50% energy attack versus physical attack. So Supergiant's got a huge advantage in here. Now, she does have a mighty CTP of judgment on her, and Call does have a mighty CTP of energy, but it's just an increase of all attack by 20% CTP of energy. So it does make up the difference a little bit. Again, this is not a comparison between these two characters. I'm just going to show you the damage difference between them because she's actually got a pretty huge advantage. Now, the first run that I'm going to show you guys is going to be with these strikers. These strikers are going to buff up both Supergiant and Call, so you guys can see the difference. Now, against Ultron, this is really wacky. I might have to do this a couple times because their awaken skills are really goofy, and you really want to set off their awaken skills, try to get the residual damage from them. If you just cancel the awaken skill and go into your skills, you're going to lose a lot of damage. So I might end up doing that because it might make it a lot easier, but I'm going to try to use their awaken skill to their fullest. See if he comes down here. He's not coming down here. Come down here, come down here, come down here, bud. Come down here. There we go. And voila, yeah. So we're going to do that again. That's what I'm talking about. Ultron likes to move around a lot. It is very, very annoying, man. Jesus Christ, it drives me insane to play with these characters. I love Supergiant, but Jesus, this is just, it's annoying, guys. Seriously. Okay, we'll try it again. I kind of want him to come down here towards me. No. So he won't come down here towards me. All right, we're going to do it again because he's going to go into his next phase here. And this is kind of the thing. I probably should have just pre-recorded these runs, to be honest. It probably would have been a lot faster if I would have done that. But we're just doing it off the cuff live. It also shows you how annoying it is to play Ultron. So hopefully he comes down after me. There we go. And we did have a little bit of that beat down proc built up, or not beat down, but judgment built up. So we got down in one rotation. We got down to near the end of the 28th bar, right? Near the end of the 28th bar. Now, let's put Cole in there and see what happens with the same strikers. You might be surprised. Remember, I have a lot less physical attack than I do energy attack. Okay, just gonna kind of wait for him to come down here. And I mean, look at this, guys, right? That is, there's not a lot of difference there, right? And I had her proc built up, right? I mean, you're not seeing a lot of difference here, right? He did a little bit less damage, but she has, a lot more energy attack than him. And she's actually just natively a little bit stronger than my Call Obsidian. So let me show you something else here, okay? So you saw the difference there using the same exact strikers, right? We're going to put Supergiant back in there, and we're going to take out these strikers, okay? We're going to actually show the difference when their physical attack and energy attack are pretty much the same, okay? Now remember, my Call Obsidian does have a mighty CTP of energy that has 20% extra all attack. So we only need 30% extra physical attack to make up the difference, so to speak, right? But she does have a mighty CTP of judgment, so that does kind of skew things. Come on down here, buddy. He's not going to come down here, so we're going to do it again. So annoying. I could just cancel the awaken skill, but I kind of want to try to get the residual damage. I'm trying to get optimal damage out of these characters to try to do a somewhat more fair comparison. Come down here. Come down here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Right? And now you see the difference, right, guys? Now we just did a little bit below the 28th bar, which, by the way, shows you the strikers make a big, big difference. So a little bit below the 28th bar, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Cole Obsidian some physical attacking strikers, okay? Now, each of these strikers give 8% physical attack. So 4 of them would give 32% extra physical attack, all right? So now their physical attack and energy attack are the same between Sugi and Cole, or Black Dwarf, whatever. So let's see how much damage we do now. So hopefully he comes down at me. And there's the proc. Come a little bit late. So I mean, you know, about the same, right? Just a little bit less damage than Supergiant. But again, Supergiant's got a different let me show you guys. Let me show you, right? She's got this thing right here, right? The type amplification, right? That's increasing her mind damage, whereas Cole just has this mighty CTP of energy, you know? And I think that's what it is. You know, it seems, I mean, I can't really guarantee. It's kind of hard to tell from the test that we just did, but it seems like Ultron does have some high energy defense. You know, it seems like energy attacking characters don't seem to do quite as well against them, but it's nothing that I can really confirm because Black Dwarf and Supergiant's damage difference there's not a tremendous amount of difference between them, right? You know, Supergiant's overall does more damage than Black Dwarf, but it's hard to tell. It really is, because I got the mighty CTP of energy on Black Dwarf, and then I got the, you know, type amplification CTP of judgment on Supergiant. So it's hard to tell if Ultron has high energy defense or low physical defense. I'm not really sure, man. It's hard to tell. It looks like he does have high energy defense, but I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, it's something that's going to require quite a bit more testing. I mean, you guys see right now, I got 40,000 physical attack on my Black Dwarf, and I got 43,000 energy attack on my Supergiants. But whenever we put those 4 physical attacking strikers in there, and we didn't use any strikers at all for Supergiant, you can see that the damage difference between these two characters wasn't all that much. There wasn't a huge amount of difference whenever their physical attack and energy attack was pretty much the same. But again, because of the mighties that I have on these characters, it's really hard for me to tell. If I was just using a regular CTP of energy on Cole Obsidian, and I was just using a regular CTP of judgment on Supergiant, I'd be more confident about the conclusion of today's video. But I still have some suspicions that Ultron does have high energy defense. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.